From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yelich.
And the first pitch of the ball game. Here is taken.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain, previously with Taijuan Walker. He's 2 for 4, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. So striding forward now, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Cain is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that
pitch. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So striding in, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. VR fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. At the plate, Steven Souza.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Souza.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Ready. Here's the first offering. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just don't understand it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana.
Leading off for Milwaukee, right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Santana.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Arcia.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. Again, a 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Striding into the box, Manny Pena. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's a 9-year major league vet. And it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with two outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with two outs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Chase Anderson. Popped high in the air. Walker shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A little bouncer. And there's one down now. At the plate, Taijuan Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Steven Souza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he's surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Souza. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. He'll try again 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 44.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul Goldschmidt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's the good curveball as he set down on. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. One and two. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Nick Ahmed. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Now the 2-1. Left field and deep. Yelich going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt. So his work is full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Digging in for his Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Walker removed to first. Runner back safely. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order,
now
digging
batting,
in Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yelich.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollard. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in.
For the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! stepping in and ready for another shot. A.J. Pollock has been hit by a pitch. In walk.
A.J. Pollock. Your attention, please. Now pitching. For Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Vaughn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 44.
Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And there's ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Struck him out.
First baseman number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Lamb. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And it's gone. Ready for another chance. Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He was a double play victim
Leading
last
off for the
time
batting
around.
Third
Infield
baseman.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Popped him up. Shaw is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Vitel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 13, shortstop
From the stretch.
Ahmed.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Arcia has it, and that will conclude matters here. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, Number 57, Fernando Salas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jacob Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hopped up. Avila has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Fernando. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing back. Daniel Descalso is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Pena finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
David Peralta.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
No strikes.
Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching. Jorge De La Rosa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In is Christian Yelich. His career line against De La Rosa. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. The ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Archie Bradley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. 3-2 now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors.